Hello and welcome to another Tapubu video. Again, we are watching NoSpanks on Fiddlesticks. I've done 2 Fiddlesticks games so far, so I'm going to try and watch Skarner a little bit more than Fiddlesticks, because I want to know how Skarner jungles in Season 3. And so, yeah, he doesn't know I'm doing this, so, yeah, I'm going to be watching Skarner closely. I'm not cheering for Skarner, of course. I hope NoSpanks does pretty well, but, yeah, I want to see how Skarner goes. And I'm going to try and watch Fiddle as well, just to see what's going on. I do need videos other than, say, Fiddlesticks Jarvan. I've gotten a couple of those. So, yeah, if you want me to record your live games, I'm happy to do that. I'm on the US server. I'm not on very often because I have a really wonky schedule, and it's about to get... I'm about to have less time. I can't explain why, but yeah. I've had a few nights open, so I have been able to do some recording, but it's difficult to catch me, but you can always try. Anyway, Skarner. Skarner was my absolute favorite champion around the 3rd or 4th month of Season 2, because he got this enormous buff. And he was very, very strong for a while because his Q was only 15 mana. Now it is, of course, higher mana cost. It's 20 mana starting out, and it goes up and up and up. And so it can be very expensive later after you start leveling it. Some people prefer to go W instead of Q first, just because, well, not at first level, but, you know, max it first just because it will save you on mana. Skarner definitely got a little bit of his, no wait, yeah, Pantheon just stole a little bit of his experience. That was a really mean thing to do. But, yeah. Anyway, Skarner's Q, it does physical damage on the first hit, and if you, on subsequent hits after it's already hit something, it's charged up, and so then it starts doing extra magic damage and slowing the enemy as well. Skarner's W is Crystalline Exoskeleton. You press W and you get a shield that makes you move faster, it gives you attack speed, and it gives you a shield. His E move, which Skarner is choosing to level at level 2, is Fracture. It's basically a very generic, kind of crappy damage spell, but, oh my, Fiddlesticks is invading him. This is going to be interesting. Anyway, it's a fairly crappy damage spell that after it damages something, if you hit that thing, or if you kill it with the E, you are going to get healed for a small amount. Some people prefer to do W first, some people prefer E first. Anyway, now we're seeing a first Fiddlesticks gank of the game, and first blood of the game. Skarner is not reacting in the slightest bit. He can't really react because it's over. First blood is taken, and yeah, I was talking strategy with NoSpanks early. I said this is basically what you should do. You need to focus on bottom lane the most and mid lane quite a bit. Nidalee will take care of herself if she's any good at all, and if she is not any good at all, nothing you do will help her. And so, yeah, that was my strategy for him after seeing the teams. And so anyway, yeah, Skarner, his ultimate is Impale. He grabs someone and starts dragging them away. While he's got someone grabbed, he can't flash or anything, and he can't auto-attack, but he can run away. And so, of course, if you use his R in conjunction with his W, he will go away a bit faster. And so that's why some people prefer to level W more than Q early on, which will slow down his move speed, will slow down his clear, but speed up his move speed. That's, ever since W got a bit of a nerf, it's got a longer cooldown now. People don't max W as often, and they put a point into E more often than they used to. Now we're seeing a first gank on I'm lagging a bit, I don't know why. I know I've got a lot of lag issues with my new computer. It's not the greatest. I didn't have much money at the time, so I kind of had to get baseline computer. And so I only have like 7 FPS now, which, you know, kind of sucks. It's better when I play, but when I got Fraps running it gets a little slow sometimes. And it's been a while since a restart, and so that's part of the problem. So you'll have to deal with it. Most of it's okay. I can always go back and replay if I have to, or pause it and shut down more things. Anyway, now Skarner is stealing, but he's getting caught. Very poor move to steal on half health with no potions. Like, you're just asking for it, honestly. Fiddlesticks, Skarner's pinging. He wants Orianna to come help, but Nidalee is also coming and helping, and there's really nothing Skarner can do. So that was a poor invade that's put him even further behind Fiddlesticks. Skarner used to be like a brutal invader. I would do a very mean thing where I'd instead of taking my blue first, I take my wolves, I take the enemy's wraiths, I take the enemy's Lizard, and then they'd have like nothing left. If I could, I'd even get the double golems, and then I'd go back, and by that time the enemy would finally get to the race. They'd be like, oh, that's gone. Oh, the next thing's gone. Oh, the next thing's gone. I'm screwed. And then I'd go get my blue and continue on like nothing had happened. But you can't do that anymore because the jungle changed twice actually since then. Right now Fiddlesticks is going back for his first time. He started, interestingly enough, with an amplifying tone, and it looks like there was a trade in the middle. 300 for 300 basically, she says worth, but we'll see. Orianna makes me a little scared. My initial response to seeing the team comp was blue team has a bit of an advantage because of Orianna and Thresh. Pantheon, if he gets going, he's very strong. If he doesn't, for the other team, Taric is much less CC efficient than Thresh is. Ahri, of course, much less CC than Orianna. Graves and Caitlyn are about equal, except Graves is a lot shorter range, but he has a lot more tankiness. Nidalee is kind of that beast that just can't be killed, and Pantheon is, he can drop in and stun and stuff. Looks as though they're both having a bit of a hard time of it, but Nidalee is in the aggressive position, or either that or Pantheon is freezing the minions near his tower. Yeah, he is. And so, yeah, it's going to be interesting. There's going to be a kill up here soon. Unless someone goes back. If Fiddlesticks gets up here, it's going to be a purple kill. If he doesn't, it's very likely going to be a blue kill. And there it is. Anyway, Skarner, he went back. He got he didn't get the Hunter's Machete, which was a big... he didn't upgrade the Hunter's Machete, which was a big mistake. He spent 700 gold on the Philostone, which is more money invested into, something where you could have gotten the same stats. He just needs regen, is all he needs. The gold per 10 is not worth it at this point because he needs to get fed fast. He doesn't have the luxury of waiting around against a champion like Fiddlesticks, which is very, very aggressive, very, very high gank capacity. He doesn't have the luxury of waiting until later, like junglers used to. And because it's so aggressive early on, you don't have the luxury of waiting anymore. You can't build Philostone and Heart of Gold, which doesn't even exist anymore. Because you don't have the time to wait. Like, if the enemy jungler is getting fed, you can't just sit back on your gold per 10s and wait anymore. Because he's going to get more fed and you're going to be more useless. Now he is doing an invade. This is a smart invade. He has a ward and everything. But Ahri sees Orianna coming, and all of a sudden it doesn't look nearly so smart anymore. And Fiddlesticks had to take it, but Orianna and Skarner have both wasted a lot of time. Skarner is still only he's level 5 now, that's not too bad. Here comes Ahri with her ulti, and it looks like Orianna is going down. It looks like, who's this Skarner? Oh no, that's Thresh, I couldn't tell. Yeah, Thresh is going to go down, maybe. Is Skarner level 6? No, he's still level 5. So that was a very good defense of his buff there. And it was a very smart attack with Skarner, except Orianna was dumb and she showed herself. See, what he needed to do is ward this too, or this too. Then it would be safer. But he didn't. And so now Skarner is being a complete idiot and just trying to rush in and steal the dragon, and that's a waste. That was dumb. Fiddlesticks is obviously a better jungler. I'll say that right now. His skill compared to the last game we saw him in, it's definitely changed. Oh, I see why you get that Amp Tome. First he's going straight for Seeker Arm Guard and the Zhonya's Hourglass. That's awesome. I actually had a talk with him about Zhonya's Hourglass after the last game. And yeah, I said you got to get Zhonya's Hourglass very early. In most cases. There are a few exceptions, but in most cases you need Zhonya's. And there now Nidalee is killing Pantheon. Like, Nidalee is such an interesting lane because you can't get her down. She comes back, and the cat mode is just so powerful. Like, in lane, she just jumps in and does enormous damage, especially if she gets a Sheen. She's just insane. She can poke from far away, she can heal, she can sustain, she can do everything. You be a smart Scorpion. Yeah, Skarner was smart. He knew that he knew that Fiddlesticks had used his smite on the oh my, is Ahri have her ult up? If she does, she gets a kill. If nope. But no, Skarner knew that Fiddlesticks uses his smite on the blue because he's watched him do it. That's brilliant. And so, yeah, blue has superior ward coverage down here. Thresh is not a bad player as far as wards are concerned. Oh, he's got 3 wards and a Philostone versus Tarek's 2 wards, Philostone boots. Yeah, Tarek's a bit ahead, but Thresh is building intelligently. Oriana's going for magic defense right away. Chalice of Harmony, magic defense and sustain. Smart idea against an Ahri. Ahri is going Hextech Revolver, not a smart choice, because she's just not a champion that uses it that effectively. If you're good at Ahri, you can time it so your Q goes off when you have the spell vamp up, and all of a sudden you've got a ton of health back. And so it's a little bit redundant to get the, you're saying you're a bad player if you have to get that on Ahri. I could be wrong. Maybe it is the best thing ever now, but I don't remember it being the last time I saw Ahri. So feel free to object to that if you'd like. Here goes a Thresh kill. Thresh used the... Oh my goodness, that is a lot of slow damage. And there... Oh, Skarner almost got the ult, but he didn't. That was unfortunate. If he'd gotten the ult, he would have gotten a kill. And it would have been not worth it, but it would have been something. But... Well, actually, it might have been more worth it simply because Caitlyn would get more gold than... Or he would get more gold than the split here. I don't know. It's equally worth it if he got it. Anyway, he didn't, so he sucks. No, he's a decent player. He's doing the right things. He's just not doing them well enough. Here comes maybe a pull. Come on, get the pull. Come on. I want to see you succeed. Get it. Oh, there we go. Now, with Skarner, when you're pulling him, if you turn around at the very last second, you will push him even further back. He didn't do that. There are a lot of interesting things you can do with Skarner that just make you a little bit better, and that's one of them. Yeah, oh, she might get them both. Is it bad that I'm rooting for the other person? Like, oh, I just want to see a good game, and it's not turning out to be one right now. But if Blue comes back, they're gonna win because they have more CC and stuff. They have a lot of everything. But Fiddlesticks is sneaking in. I think Pantheon saw him. Yeah, he's backing up way a lot. Maybe not. But yeah, Fiddlesticks can get the ulti. Here comes. And there goes Pantheon. So apparently he either didn't see him or he was really, really dumb. So here's Oriana pressuring the turret, which is about all she can do right now. Push and pressure, 67 to 51, so she is winning in the CS war, but Ahri has a few kills on her. Well, 1 kill on her and 2 assists, but... And there goes top turret. That's the first turret down, I believe. Yes. Okay, at 12 minutes. Not bad. Yeah, that was really dumb. Why would you ever do that? Oriana had no mana, and so, yeah, there was nothing she could do. Oh, this is very close. Oh, beautiful, beautiful Ahri. That was very smart. She pretty much wrecked Skarner under the turret. You don't dive as Skarner unless you have your ult up, and he didn't have his ult up. And even then, you don't just want to run in. You have to be creative about it, or you're going to be in a whole lot of trouble. Like, if you go... Like, what I like to do to someone who's mid, have them push it up, go around, grab them, pull them through, and feed a kill. Skarner is still a very good champion, a really relevant champion, especially in solo queue. But oh my, yeah, they're destroying the bottom lane, I guess. 84 to 70, not too bad. Skarner has 52 to Fiddlesticks is 72. That's very impressive, and he already has the Zhonya's Hourglass. Oh my goodness, brilliant. That's really awesome. I am thoroughly impressed. And here comes a random Nidalee bottom lane, who is tanking that turret for far too long. This is not good. This is not good at all. They took far too long under the turret. Far too many shots. They might still get a kill if Fiddlesticks is arriving, and so they might get something here. It's gonna be interesting. Does Fiddle have his flash up? Yes, good job. Brilliant. Nidalee survived. Tarek survived. No, Nidalee didn't survive. I'm sorry. No, Nidalee got the trap kill. That's funny. Fiddlesticks survived. Tarek survived. Oh, Nidalee did survive. I'm an idiot. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking now and just let you watch. I'm confused. I'm tired. I haven't been getting much sleep, so deal with it. Yeah. Mostly I just wake up and I can't get back to sleep. It's very unfortunate. And oh my goodness, yeah. See, that's why Nidalee is so powerful in the 1v1. Like, that was beautiful. Does she even have... Yeah, she does have the sheen, so she's very powerful. Here comes Orianna to clean up the mess. They have stayed in too long. Oh, good stun, good stun. Oh, fiddlesticks, how could you? No. Orianna will get that kill. Oh, except unless Graves comes in. And does that. Oh, the Zonia's Hourglass. Beautiful, beautiful. And Caitlyn is dead, and Orianna is not dead yet, but gonna get there. That was brilliant, Fiddlesticks. That Zonia's... Oh my goodness. I thought you'd forgotten about it, but then boom. Beautiful. And Skarner just doesn't know what to do with himself. Like, this Fiddle is all over the place, and Skarner doesn't know what to do. And he's building so freaking defensive. Like, okay, he has got Boots of Mobility. Good plan. But how many times have you used your ultimate, Skarner? Twice, I think. Twice? Maybe just... Yeah, I think twice. And so, you know, Fiddlesticks has used his ultimate several times. And he's pressuring every lane with and without his ultimate. You don't have to have your ulti to pressure. Like, you have Boots of Mobility. Just get in there and start queuing. You know? Like, there's a lot you can do with Skarner. I didn't win by ulting everything. You know, I won by just pressuring lanes non-stop as Skarner, because he's a fast little beast. He gets in there, he gets out. Oh, Thresh, you poor guy. But she missed everything, so it's cool. And there's Pantheon. Pantheon is building all offense, as expected. Because what Pantheon would think he needs defense. Oh, and here Fiddlesticks has just spotted the dragon. He has a purple or pink on. He's going to get it very easily. It's no contest, dragon. There's nothing Skarner can do to stop it. He doesn't even... Oh, he does know it's being taken, but... Maybe he does. Oh. And so here's Skarner. If he has the ulti, he's going to get her. But now they have the... Oh, and there comes the Ahri. Oh, that was a beautiful bait. The dragon was... They're getting the dragon, and the dragon was also bait. So they're going to get... Oh, there's another Skarner ulti, but didn't work out so well. The Fiddlesticks ulti. Oh, beautiful. And meanwhile, Nidalee is still pushing top lane, just pushing away. That's like Nidalee can just... She can do a number of things. She can roam, like you saw. She can push. She's very good at pushing. Oh, there goes NoSpanks. Dead on the floor. Dead on the floor. And you can't fight this. It's 2 damage versus damage and support. And yeah, they stayed in for too long. Got killed. Don't do that. But while they were doing that, yeah, purple team got a turret. And basically, top lane is going to go down unless someone just stays up there and stops her from pushing. Because that's what Nidalee does. She's so useful in that. Because it's very hard to 1v1 her if she gets going. Just because of her sheen, it does so much damage, and she's always doing it. And so it's very, yeah, it's very, and her cat skills do so much extra damage, especially when she starts leveling up her ultimate. It's really crazy. Watch her kill them. Yeah, she just destroyed this. And how much HP does this Skarner have? How much HP items has he built? He's got Kindlegrim. That's it. Looks like he's going towards a hat. What's the crown thing? Shirelia's Reverie. And, oh no, he's going for the Locket of the Iron Solari. Because all the pros do it, it's gotta be good. The problem is, all the pros know what they're doing. If you have a Locket of Iron Solari and you use it effectively, great. Honestly, right now your team needed an Aegis. Your team needs tankiness because Pantheon isn't building it. You are the tank because Thresh isn't fed at all, and Pantheon's not going tank because no Pantheon ever goes tank. So you need to fill the gap and be a tank, and you chose Locket of the Iron Solari, which isn't just not tanky enough. So, yeah, anyway, there goes Pantheon because no HP. So, there goes Skarner. Yeah, see, he just instantly dies. He didn't even have time to use the Locket of the Iron Solari, did he? Oh, he did use it, but it just didn't make any effect. And so, yeah. And I am being very hard on Skarner. I'm sure he's a decent player in most cases. It's just he's having a very bad game. Like I don't think you're a bad player. I just think you're making some very poor choices. It could be a number of reasons. Maybe he's duo queued with someone much higher than him. Maybe a duo queue is throwing off the relative ELO. Maybe he just got off to a bad start and started downshifting. You know, he's not a bad player. He's in silver or gold. Silver at the very least. Probably gold. And so he's not a bad player. And surely he's gotten fairly decently by playing, maybe not Skarner, but something. And so, a second pick he probably chose jungler, so he probably knows what he's doing. It's just the circumstances are screwing him over, and he's not making good choices at all. Meanwhile, Nidalee has a Frozen Fist now, or no, it's called Iceborne Gauntlet, I'm sorry. I don't know why I keep calling it Frozen Fist. I wish it would be called Frozen Fist. I thought there was going to be an item called that, and it turned into Iceborne Gauntlet, I guess. But it's so wonderful. Build it on everything. Build it on Ezreal, build it on Skarner, build it on Udyr, build it on Nidalee, build it on, I don't know, not Orianna. Orianna's not too good with it, but there's a Fiddle ulti. Udyr, by the way, still very effective. Not incredibly wonderful, you know, but he gets stuff done if you know how to play him. It's just, Udyr has a very high skill cap, and it's very easy to kite him. And so you really have to have an initiator if you're going to play Udyr. It's the same with Skarner, honestly. He doesn't have an initiator. If Pantheon's so squishy, he can't go in first. And if he does, he'll instantly die. And so if he's going to be the main tank, you know, it's going to be difficult for him. But he didn't ever make his Hunter's Machete in anything. And honestly, the Spirit of the Ancient Golem is one of the best items you can get on Skarner. It gives him everything he needs. It gives him HP, it gives him cooldown reduction, it gives him health and mana regen. It's everything he could possibly need. And it transitions so easily. You can get Frozen Fist right after that, and there he goes. Yeah, you can get Iceborne Gauntlet right after that, and just slow everyone even more. It was made for Skarner, really. The Iceborne Gauntlet is wonderful. Double slow stack. Yeah, that wasn't really a necessary ulti, but hey, he used an ulti effectively. Graves is taking it personally. He says, lol, Skarner, prepare to die now. Yeah, and hopefully you can't read any of the other players' names. I kind of like to do low resolution just because I don't want anybody to be like, oh, this is the worst person ever, I'm going to add them in the game and tell them how bad they are. NoSpanks has allowed me to record for him. The others haven't, and so I'm not going to give their names away. Anyway. I watch streams sometime, and they're like, oh, this person is so bad, this person is so bad, and then all the people watching, they like add the person in game, and they keep going on and on about how terrible they are, and that's just not cool. It's not okay at all. And we can do better than that as a community. Like, I'm even getting it occasionally on my videos now, like someone watches my video and they see someone doing badly, and they start saying all these terrible things about him, like, yeah, the player did bad, but there are a lot of extenuating circumstances. If you've made it to gold, you're probably pretty good, or you're getting carried very hard. And in order to get carried very hard, you either have to be with a platinum player, or you have to be pretty good yourself. So everyone in this game is decently good. There's a surrender. Alright, thank you for watching. That's how to fail at Skarner. I hope you learned a little bit about how to play him well and what should have been done differently. And Mr. Skarner, if you happen to see this, yeah, you're good luck in the next game. Thank you for watching.